Hey everybody, welcome to another edition of The Daily here with Greg Lawless. I'm Nick Fershaw. Greg, Tuesday, March 1st is the day I think a lot of fans have been waiting for. CONCACAF Champions League quarterfinal series wrapping up tonight. Real Salt Lake playing host to the Columbus Crew, 10 p.m. Eastern, Fox Soccer Channel, and the Crew might have an issue in goal.
Yeah, if you're not excited about this, I don't know what rock you've been hiding under. And yes, there is an issue for the Crew. Ray Burst Jr. got the start last week in the first leg. Will Hesmer possibly healthy again, ready to go in the second leg tonight? It's going to be, I think, a game-time decision for Robert Warzija to make about who's going to be in the net.
Yeah, and again, Ray Burst Jr. last week did not see a lot of action. RSL without a shot on goal in the first game. Right. A couple other lineup notes. Jeff Cunningham likely to step in for Emilio Renteria, suspended for tonight. And on the RSL side, Nat Borchers and Tony Beltran both out. We'll probably see Rashawn McKenzie and Robbie Russell.
Yeah, a big move for Rashawn McKenzie in the middle there for the back line. And yesterday we were talking to Andy Iro on Extra Time Radio, and he said anytime you take away two starters from a back line, there are going to be some issues. So the Columbus Crew actually, I think, feeling pretty confident. And as Iro also said, not too bad to bring in the second all-time leading scorer in the league if you have to replace Renteria.
Again, that game 10 p.m. Eastern on Fox Soccer Channel. Moving on to some news from Philadelphia Union. Carlos Ruiz, the MLS veteran, brought in just last week on a trip to Greece, and he's on the scoring board already.
Yeah, Pescadito getting a goal for the Union against Ergotelis, which is, by the way, Clint Mathis' old club in Crete. They get the victory over there, and this is a good start for the Union over in Greece, and it looks like Ruiz getting a good start there. The fans, by the way, check it out on MLSsoccer.com, looking for a new nickname for him.
A new one? Why?
I don't know. I love Pescadito. That's my take.
That's a great nickname.
It is. The little fish. How can you not love the little fish?
Some good news for the Philadelphia Union, but some bad news on another front for them. They lost a coin flip on Monday involving the U.S. Open Cup playing game. They lost to D.C. United. A couple other teams that won the right to host a game: Portland, San Jose, Chicago, and Houston.
Yeah, the U.S. Open Cup coin flip taking place yesterday to figure out who would be at the home team for these, and big for Portland, obviously. You think about what Seattle did their first year in the U.S. Open Cup. I think Portland's going to think about it in the same way. Going for a trophy, the U.S. Open Cup, the quickest way to a very quick trophy for the Timbers if they can get it.
You can find that story on MLSsoccer.com, all the dates for March, April, and May games. One last bit of news that involves the New York Red Bulls. They're parting ways with assistant coaches Richie Williams and Des McLennan. And Greg, sort of a surprise here, Richie Williams, for one, a known commodity among assistant coaches for years.
Yeah, I mean, Williams has been with the club since 2006. He's been an assistant for several of the head coaches and also was an interim head coach twice while they were waiting to bring in Bruce Arena. And then after Carlos Osorio's job was taken, he was also an interim head coach. McLennan's actually been with the club even longer. He joined in 2002, so I think a big surprise. Basically, according to reports, they broke a couple of team rules, and Hans Backe finally said enough was enough, and he's parted ways with them.
Definitely a big shakeup for the Red Bulls coaching staff. One last thing, the Extra Time Radio podcast, Greg mentioned it before, came out Monday. We had Andy Iro of the Columbus Crew talking CONCACAF Champions League, and Alan Hopkins from ESPN talking a number of different topics. You can catch that, Greg, on Buzzsprout and iTunes.
Yeah, and also tonight for the Champions League quarterfinal second leg between Salt Lake and Columbus, we'll be doing a live chat here on MLSsoccer.com. I'll be hosting that chat as well, so make sure you join us. That'll start around 9:45 p.m. Eastern Time.